What's going on, everybody? Man, I just want to say though, like whatever you do, like whatever passion, like whatever you're passionate about, or whatever you decide to do with your life, and you decide to go all in with it, you know, you have to treat it like a job, man. You have to show up every single day. You gotta clock in every single day. You feel me? You have to clock in every single day because at the end, the paycheck the paycheck, which is the results, will come back because you go into a job, you go to your job every day and clock in, and you're not getting your paycheck every day. You're not getting that pay every single day. You waiting 1 week or 2 weeks for that paycheck, but you showing up to work for free the entire week or entire 2 weeks until your paycheck hit. So that's the same thing that applies with anything you do, about anything you do, regardless, whatever you want to, whatever you decide to do. You show up every day, even though you're not getting that payout daily, but in the future, but that paycheck gonna hit. The results gonna hit. I'm comparing it to the job because I just really thought about it because I get paid tomorrow. I'm like, damn, I show up to work every single day. I clock in every single day. I do my job, and I'm not receiving no money daily from my job. I have to wait. I get paid weekly, so I have to wait an entire week for my paycheck to hit. So I'm like, damn, that applies with the same thing with my YouTube channel or whatever business ventures I decide to jump in. I have to show up every single day. I have to treat it as a job, you know. And some days at your job, you still show up even though you feel like you don't feel your best. And you still clock in anyways. You still show up to your job and you still clock in. You might not be feeling good. You might, yeah, but you still show up to your job because you don't want to get pointed. You don't want to get pointed. You don't want to get tallied up. Some people don't care, but most people do, you know? So you apply that same principle with anything you do outside your job. So whatever business you decide to do, or you starting a YouTube channel because you're not seeing certain results, you still show up anyways, just like how you do your job. You know, it be days you want to call out, but you still take your butt to work. You clock in, do your job, and clock out. Even with an attitude, you still do it. So because you're gonna get paid, right? Within that week or 2 week span. So that goes to this, it applies to the same way to your goals or to whatever you decide to do. You show up every single day every single day as if it's your job. You clock in every day, you know, because at the end in the future, the results will hit. The paycheck will hit. That's all I wanted to say. Hope everyone have a great night. Out.